Hi, it's great to have you here. I'm Charlie, and in this video, you will learn how to use public transportation with confidence in any country in the world. We will talk about trains, buses, and metros. You will learn essential phrases and questions so you never feel lost on a metro line again, not knowing which way to go. And you will stop feeling stuck trying to ask for help when the words just don't come out of your mouth. But here is the best part. You will follow a real dialogue between a tourist and an attendant in the metro, with all the phrases you need to know. And I will also give you an extra tip that most tourists don't know about public transport systems around the world. This video was created with our slow English method, so every word is pronounced clearly and slowly. This way, you will understand everything, build your confidence, and improve your speaking and listening skills naturally. Slow English is the best way to real fluency, and today you will see exactly how it works. So, are you ready to unlock your English? Let's get started. Okay, let's start with the basics. Public transportation can seem complicated at first, but once you understand the system, it becomes very easy. First, you need to know the different types of public transport. We have trains, buses, metros, and trams. In some cities, you also have ferries or boats. Now, let me explain something important. Each city has its own system. For example, in London, they call the metro the tube. In New York, they call it the subway. In Paris, it's LA Metro. But don't worry, the basic phrases work everywhere. Let's talk about tickets. In most cities, you can buy tickets at ticket machines, ticket offices, or sometimes on your phone with an app. Some cities use cards that you can reload with money. These are called travel cards or transport cards. Here are 4 essential phrases you need to know, with explanations of how and when to use them. 1. Where can I buy a ticket? This is probably the first question you will ask when you arrive at a station. Use this phrase when you cannot find the ticket machines or the ticket office. You can ask any station staff member or even other passengers. It's a very direct and polite question. 2. Does this train go to? Use this phrase when you are not sure if you are on the right train. For example, does this train go to the airport? You can ask this to the bus driver, station staff, or other passengers. It's very important to confirm before boarding, because at some stations, several trains stop at the same platform, but they go in different directions. 3. Do I need to change trains? This question is essential when you are planning a longer trip. Often you cannot reach your destination with just one metro or train line. You need to make a transfer, which means changing lines. When you ask this question, the person will usually tell you, yes, you need to change at, and will give you the name of the station where you should transfer. 4. Which platform is the train to? Use this phrase when you are already inside the station and need to know which platform your train will leave from. For example, which platform is the train to London? In big stations, there can be 10, 15, or even 20 different platforms, so it's very important to know the correct number. The answer will usually be something like Platform 5, or it's S on Platform 5. These 4 phrases will solve most of your problems on public transport. Now, let's practice some of them together. Now it's your turn to interact. Come on, repeat after me. Where can I buy a ticket? Very good. It's important for you to repeat to speed up your learning. Let's go to the next one. Does this train go to the city center? Excellent. One more. Which platform is the train to the airport? Perfect. And the last one, do I need to change trains? Fantastic. You are doing a great job. These phrases will help you a lot when you are traveling. Another very common situation that will require your understanding of English when traveling is when reading maps and signs on public transport. This is very important because you need to understand visual information. When you look at a metro map, you will see colored lines. Each line has a name or number. For example, line 1 or red line or central line. You need to find the line that goes to your destination. Here are 4 important words you will see on maps and signs with detailed explanations. 1. Platform. This word shows the place where you wait for the train to arrive. Each platform has a number. For example, platform 3 means platform 3. When you see a sign saying 2 platforms, it means you should follow that direction to get to the place where trains stop. In big stations, you will see signs like platforms 1 to 5 or platforms 6 to 10. Showing groups of platforms in different areas of the station. 2. Exit. This is one of the most important words. Exit shows where you leave the station. In big stations, there can be several exits, each one leading to a different street or area of the city. Sometimes you will see exit A, exit B, exit C, etc. Pay attention because choosing the wrong exit can leave you on the opposite side of where you want to go. Some signs also say way out, which means the same thing, exit. 3. Transfer. When you see this word, it means that at that station, you can change lines. For example, if you are on the blue line and need to go to the red line, you look for signs that say transfer to red line. In some cities, they use the word connection or interchange with the same meaning. Follow the transfer signs to find the platform of the other line. 4. Direction. This word tells you where the train is going. It's super important because on the same platform, trains going in opposite directions can stop. For example, you can see direction, north or direction, city center. Always check the direction before boarding. Often the signs show the name of the last station on that line. For example, direction. Heathrow Airport means that train is going toward Heathrow Airport, even if you will get off before. A very important tip: always check the final direction of the train. For example, if you are in Munich and want to go to Marienplatz, you need to know if the train is going in the direction of Marienplatz or the opposite direction. Trains usually show the name of the last station on the line. Now, let's see a practical example of a real conversation. Ayla, an Indian tourist who just arrived at the Munich metro in Germany, needs to go to Marienplatz, the main square, and one of the most famous tourist spots in the city. She is confused and needs help from the station attendant. Pay close attention to this dialogue. You will see how to use the phrases we learned in a real situation.
Excuse me, can you help me, please?
Of course. How can I help you today?
I need to go to Marienplatz. I'm a bit confused about which train to take.
No problem. Marienplatz is very easy to reach. Are you at the main train station right now?
Yes, I just arrived at Munich Hauptbahnhof. I have my luggage with me.
Perfect. From here, you need to take the U-Bahn. That's our metro system. You need the U3 line or the U6 line. Both go to Marienplatz.
U3 or U6? Which one is faster?
They take about the same time, around 5 minutes. But U3 and U6 share the same platform here, so you can take whichever comes first.
Okay, that sounds good. Where can I buy a ticket?
You can buy a ticket at the blue ticket machines over there near the entrance to the platforms. Do you see them?
Yes, I see them. How much does a ticket cost?
For a single journey to Marienplatz, you need a short trip ticket. It's called a Kurzstrecke in German. It costs €1.70. But if you plan to travel more today, I recommend a day ticket. It costs €8.80, and you can use it unlimited times until 6 a.m. the next day.
Oh, that's helpful. I think I'll get the day ticket because I want to visit other places too. Can I pay with a credit card at the machine?
Yes, absolutely. The machines accept cash, credit cards, and debit cards. The instructions are available in English, so just select the English language option first.
Great. And after I buy the ticket, do I need to validate it somewhere?
Good question. Yes, you must validate your ticket before you enter the platform. You'll see small blue validation machines near the platform entrance. Just insert your ticket and it will stamp the date and time. This is very important. If you don't validate it, you can get a fine of €60.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. So I buy the ticket, validate it, and then go to the platform?
Exactly. After validation, follow the signs that say U3 by U6 and Marienplatz direction. The platform is downstairs. Take the escalator or the stairs.
Which platform number is it?
It's platform 2. You'll see it clearly marked. And don't worry, there are digital screens on the platform that show which train is coming next and when.
Perfect. And how will I know when to get off?
Marienplatz is only 2 stops from here. The stops are, first, Sendlinger Tor, and then Marienplatz. Inside the train, there's an announcement system. It will say the name of each station in German and English. Also, there are digital displays inside the train showing the next stop.
That's very clear. Thank you. Is Marienplatz the final stop, or do I need to be careful not to miss it?
No, it's not the final stop, so yes, pay attention. But don't worry, Marienplatz is a very big station. Many people get off there because it's the city center. Just follow the crowd.
Okay, I understand. One more question. When I arrive at Marienplatz, which exit should I take to see the main square?
Good thinking. At Marienplatz station, follow the signs that say Marienplatz, City Center, or Rathaus. Rathaus means City Hall in German. That exit will take you directly to the main square where you can see the famous Glockenspiel clock tower.
Wonderful. And if I get lost, can I ask someone for help?
Of course. Most people in Munich speak some English, especially in the city center. You can also ask any staff member wearing a uniform. We're here to help.
You've been so helpful. Just to confirm, I buy a day ticket for €8.80, validate it, take U3 or U6 from platform 2, get off at the second stop, which is Marienplatz, and follow the signs to Rathaus exit. Is that correct?
Perfect. You've got it exactly right. Have a wonderful time in Munich.
Thank you so much for your help. Have a great day.
You're very welcome. Enjoy Marienplatz.
Did you see the practical example of a conversation in the metro? This dialogue shows exactly how you can communicate at a public transport station. Let's highlight the most important points. Ayla started with a polite phrase. "Excuse me, can you help me, please?" Always start by asking for help politely. She explained clearly what she needed. "I need to go to Marienplatz. Be direct about your destination." She asked specific questions about the ticket. How much does a ticket cost? And can I pay with a credit card? Don't be afraid to ask about prices and payment methods. She confirmed the information at the end, just to confirm. Always repeat the instructions to make sure you understood correctly. Now, I want you to comment below what you learned from this conversation. What was most useful for you? Which phrase will you use on your next trip? Now, as I promised, I will present 5 words that are considered difficult, but we use them almost every day when we talk about public transport. Pay attention. 1. Validate, meaning to confirm or make something official, usually by stamping or registering. Example: don't forget to validate your ticket before boarding the train. 2. Transfer, meaning to change from one train, bus, or line to another during the same trip. Example: you need to transfer at the next station to get to the airport. 3. Platform, meaning the raised area next to the tracks where passengers wait and board trains. Example: the train to Berlin departs from platform 7. 4. Commute, meaning the regular trip between home and work or school. Example: my daily commute takes about 45 minutes by metro. 5. Fare, meaning the price you pay to use public transport. Example: the bus fare is cheaper if you buy a monthly pass. Now, as I promised, I will share an extra tip that most tourists do you wouldn't know about public transport systems around the world. Here's the tip. Download the official transport app of the city before you travel. Almost all big cities in the world have an official app for public transport. For example, London has Citymapper, Paris has RATP, New York has MTA, Tokyo has Tokyo Subway Navigation, and Munich has MVG Info. Munchen, these apps are amazing because they show interactive maps of all lines, real-time schedules of trains and buses, the best route to your destination, how long the trip will take, how much the ticket costs, warnings about delays or problems on the lines, and the best part? Most of these apps work offline. This means you can download the maps before leaving the hotel and use them without internet. This will save your time, your money on mobile internet, and will give you much more confidence to move around the city. So, before your next trip, search on Google, city name plus public transport app, and download the official app. This will completely transform your travel experience. Let's quickly recap what you learned today. First, you learned the essential phrases to use on public transport, like, where can I buy a ticket? Does this train go to? Do I need to change trains? And which platform is the train to? Second, you learned to read important maps and signs, like platform, exit, transfer, and direction. Third, you saw a complete practical example of a real conversation between a tourist and an attendant in the Munich metro, showing exactly how to apply these phrases in a real situation. Fourth, you learned 5 difficult but very useful words: validate, transfer, platform, commute, and fare. And lastly, you received the bonus tip about downloading official public transport apps. Remember, the goal of this video is for you to have complete understanding of what was said and explained. That's why I strongly recommend that you watch this video at least twice. The first time, you understand the content. The second time, you practice and memorize the phrases. Now I need your support. If you liked this video, please click the subscribe button down here. This helps me a lot to continue creating quality content for you. Don't forget to click the bell to receive notifications of the next videos, and leave a comment below telling me which part did you like most in this lesson. Was it the practical dialogue, the essential phrases, the tip about the apps? I read all the comments, and I love knowing what is working for you. If you have a friend or family member who is also learning English, share this video with them. Let's grow together on this learning journey. Thank you so much for watching until the end. You are amazing, and I'm sure that on your next trip you will use public transport with complete confidence and fluency. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep practicing and keep learning. Bye-bye.